Okay, so two of the problems I ran into this week are actually fairly small, but I figured I'd post a video just because these are some things that I forget how to do fairly often. So I accidentally X'd out of the Properties tab this week, and I couldn't figure out how to get it back for a while, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do that. So I'm going to hit X. Now the property tab's gone. If you come to view and then click user interface and click properties, it'll bring it back. And I'm pretty sure that would work for the other things like the project browser. Like if I click this off, the project browser goes away, and if I come back, it comes back. So I think this user interface button is an important one to remember, and hopefully I will remember it for the next time I accidentally exit out of one of these. The next thing I forgot how to do was how to export data out of Revit into like an Excel sheet. So I was doing the material takeoffs and cost sheet for the Mountain Modern project, and I was really struggling to get it onto a Revit sheet because there was just so much data. So what I ended up doing was exporting the data to an Excel spreadsheet and printing it as a PDF, and that worked a little bit better. So I'm going to show you guys how to export data into Excel. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come to the schedule where you have the data. So it's my wall material takeoff 2, and you can see I have my schedule. This stuff is definitely not perfect, so don't try and use this on your project. I still need to try and fix some of it, but for the purpose of exporting the data, you'll come here and then you'll hit File, Export, and you're going to want to export it as a report. And there's typically a little option that comes up here, but it's flagging apparently. Okay, reports, and then you'll click schedule or the room area, whatever is more appropriate. So then you're just going to navigate to where you want to save this data, and I'm just going to put it here. So once you've done this, this will come up. You'll just click OK, and then you're going to want to open Excel, and you're just going to want to do a blank workbook. And let me resize this real quick. Alright, well, it's not bringing up my tabs to resize it. So the next thing you want to do is you'll come to data, and then you'll do from text /CSV file. So once you click this, it'll bring up your library, and you'll just navigate to whatever the data is that you previously saved. So you'll find that, and you'll click import. And it's just got to connect to the data, and it gives you this little preview, and if everything looks right and it's formatted as you would like it to be, you click load. And as you can see, it's loaded all this stuff in here. It's already pre-formatted, and I think there's something crazy like 900 line items on here. So obviously it just wasn't going to fit very well on a Revit sheet. So I chose to put it in here. This is also something pretty helpful for the capstone class. I actually ended up doing a lot of takeoffs for the project in capstone and then inputting the data using this CSV file, and then I was able to calculate my estimate without actually having to do any takeoffs. So pretty cool little thing you can do with the data that you create in Revit. So sorry for two random topics, but that's what I was kind of struggling with this week. So hopefully that helps you guys out.